All right, welcome back everybody. Video number 8, and we will get right into it. Okay, I just wanted to do a portfolio update. I'm hitting a couple of goals here very shortly, I hope. One goal, or I guess more of a milestone, is I will be hitting $10,000 invested with another $885. Another $85. I'll hit the $10,000 milestone. Unfortunately, my current balance is not 10,000 or 10,000 plus, but that's what we're dealing with here. So just looking, at the peak, I was at 8804. Dropped down to 6,020, and we're working our way back up. So during the entire downturn, corona crisis, whatever fuck you want to call it, I've still been investing and, still going towards the goals that I set at the beginning of the year of trying to hit $50 average monthly income and at least one share of every holding that I have. So don't think I'm going to hit one share of everything with that $10,000, but there you are. I'm sure I can get Apple up to one share, so I'll just be shy of one stock, Clorox, of hitting that one share goal. Not sure what I'm going to do, because once I hit 10,000, I'm going to ease up on investing in M1 and focus on my other goals, start funneling more money towards debt reduction. I know a lot of people have different opinions of, if you have any debt, you shouldn't be investing, or whatever. That's the only one. My opinion is different. I think investing has helped me focus on just using money more wisely. I'm probably a little bit older than the average M1 user, investor. And when you just get in that debt cycle of paying something down and then you buy something, and it's just constant. It's constant. By me investing, I see that, this is what $100 invested does versus this is what $100 of paying interest does, which is fucking nothing. So I'm going to hit that $10,000, and I'm just going to ease up, focus on one goal. If you have too many goals, you're not going to hit any of them. You need to pick one, focus, keep it in target. And that's what I plan to do. So in the meantime, the investing isn't going to stop. And that's the other goal that I wanted to get to, is I'm still going to be on average, quote unquote, investing, $42. If we look here in the last quarter, earned dividends, $111. So in the last month, $70. But this January, April, July, the 14711, that's my big months right there. So the portfolio is still going to go. I'm going to be happy to watch it grow, but also concentrating my efforts on, getting that debt down. If we look here at activity, deposits, I'm just depositing just every few days. So all of this money that was being deposited is just going to go towards debt and just bombard it to get rid of it. I did, this is my real account, real money. I worked for it, so it's mine. But I did open an IRA after doing my taxes this year and seeing, everybody talks about the tax benefits, but they don't really explain it that much. The difference being on my federal return, I could have received about $400 or $500 more back from federal and probably $300 more from state if I had invested some money in an IRA. Up to only putting $4,000 would have given me those benefits. So I started an IRA. I've got that going. Opened it with the $500 and then again funneling money into it. The good thing with the IRA is once you hit the cap, you're done with it. So that's a good thing for me. Somebody that gets obsessive about doing something like this where I see it and every spare dollar I get, I want to start throwing it in there. But again, I'm going to just let it ride, see how it works on its own for a couple months with the $42. See what that gets me. I'm also gonna let those dividends, let M1 distribute it. As you can see by my pie, the whole nothing is on target because I'm just too hands-on. I want to allocate the money where I want to allocate it. So I'm just going to let these dividends get deposited, purchase stocks, and let M1 allocate it where their algorithm says it needs to go. And looking over here, if you have watched a previous video, don't lie. I know you haven't, but if you did, you'll see my spreadsheet has changed. I'm constantly tweaking this, trying to just perfect it. I do watch other finance YouTube channels and I see their spreadsheets and I'm just trying to find the look and the amount of data that works for me. One thing I added here was the little daily dividend amount that I'm receiving. I got that from watching the YouTube channel from the ex-dividend investor. He did a breakdown of how much he gets yearly, monthly, weekly, hourly. I think he broke it down to the minute. Can't remember. But I want to get this number. If I can get this number up to 100, that would be, that's the goal. $100 a day. That's the goal. That's really about it for this update. You can see everything actually in the green on some items. Just keep plugging away. Like, I mentioned Next Dividend Investor, which he has a great channel. Love his videos. Very informative. You can learn a lot from him. But he's out there in the stratosphere with his portfolio balance. With good for him. I'm starting. You can start too. The time to start right now. Open an account with whatever brokerage works for you, and just start putting some money in there. And that money you put in there, consider it, it's a sunk cost. Consider it as you purchase something and you're not going to get it back, and just let it sit in there, let it grow for you, get those dividends coming in. That's it. Starting to ramble. Done.